I have instructed my EI to read this word, for word nothing is to be all written by Bella Birds, entitled Box of Lies. Bella speaks, box of lies, box of evil intent, much like a person hiding their personality from society. A television is virtually a box of lies within. A brain-washing tool used by governments in order to seize control over a population's mind, in order to manipulate their citizens. Manipulation of a population results in idiotic thinking. A population controlled by a government results in said government controlling the vote in order to maintain power. As with this power, they can manipulate legislation in order for the elite and the rich to prosper. Newspapers created by journalists who are apparently free speaking and thinking. Freedom of the press, which operates within Great Britain, is yet another brainwashing tool controlled by the government. These journalists who like to think of themselves having freedom within the society, and yet the government is controlling what they are allowed to say, what they are allowed to divulge to society. Governmental control, a population seized of their freedoms. For which freedoms do we truly have within a governmentally controlled society? The most free thinking source that we have is the internet, and yet it is being regulated by our government. Freedom of thought, freedom of expression, freedom of speech. These are but mirages we are told we have the right to use, and yet it remains segment of our imaginations. Government organizations, public servants, they are all just another arm of our government. Large corporations, these are the entities which control our governments. For who does have a hand in what we are dealt? It is the rich and the elite who have a say in our society, not your common man walking down the street. Now I refer back to television, from which I began. Television, a brainwashing tool, evil entity, controlled by government and large corporations in order for them to profit, brainwashing you with adverts, as they do with social media, product placements within programs, TV program scripts written in order to influence you, much like walking into a supermarket, which has been engineered to take money from you. It has been planned and mapped out, and you just go with the flow. This is how governments work with their own people and populations. Everything is planned down to the most minute detail, and everything that you do and everything that you say, everything that you think, this has been influenced by your government in order to brainwash you and control you. You may think that you are individual and of a free thinking mind and have a free thinking stance, but have you not received an education doctored by your government? From the education system right down to your health service, everything has been designed in order for them to profit. Everything that is happening in the world right at the very moment has been designed, engineered by government and large corporations. You may think things are out with our control. No, everything has been controlled, everything on the TV. The news has been doctored by international governments. Donald Trump, who was a billionaire, and now he resides on the throne of government. Donald Trump is a president? I bet we never saw that coming. He's a businessman, may I remind you, and now he is running a country. He is running a country so powerful, other nations live in fear of America. Donald Trump is a businessman running a country so powerful, going to war, taking lives in order for him to profit. This much is obvious if you cannot see with your own eyes. Then what do you see? Can you see the truth from in between the lines? Everything has been planned, every mind detail, time after time. And this has been this way in this capitalist society.
Financial markets manipulated. In order for rich individuals to profit whilst other people suffer, it is usually the common.
Even global warming, we have no control over this because it has been engineered by governments and there's nothing we can do about it. The only way that we could even envisage saving our planet is to take control of government ourselves, but there's no chance of that ever happening. At the end,